Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Godan here at the start of season 111. Gonna be trying out SARDU, see what we can do with him. Get a little adjusted to attacking with the Ranger. I do have him leveled up to level 11. That was through a few fusions and a few raids to see how he works, how he acts. And I see that it's difficult to defend him if melee troops get in close. So he's an Unok Ranger. So what I want to do is give him a little protection, but at the same time have the strength of the flame volleys. So give him a little health, give him the flame volleys, and see if we can defend. So basically, we want to shield him, bring a freeze, slow him down. I don't need any reinforcements. I'm going in heavy. Again, I'm just testing out what we can do with him to see how he plays. I will be cutting out the sound at certain portions, trying to see what I can do to stop that chopping or breaking up of the sound. But hey, I'd appreciate it if you like what you see. If you want to be a subscriber to the channel, at the very end of the video, you'll see a link, or you'll see a little pic of me. Go ahead and click on that, and that will automatically subscribe you. Now, most of us who do quite a bit of raiding, we raid with champions or a tank, basically somebody who can take some damage. So we're used to having our Titan up front. I'm going to put him in back a little bit. We want to give him a little bit of a range, let him use his range, let him be protected. And let's see what these guys do. Actually, we're going to draw them forward just a bit, just a hair. Try to take those out. And this should be a piece of cake. Shouldn't have any big issues with him not being able to handle this. So here we go. I'm going to stand around with those guys. Now he should automatically fire. I shouldn't have to keep telling him what to do. Yeah, it looks like he's doing what he's supposed to do. There we go. Nice job, Sardu. So that was an easy battle. I'm going to chain raid this garrison. Go right around it and see what we can do. Get Sardu leveled up. And we'll take a look at his skills real quick. Very nice. Portal stones. Never a complaint from me with that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and heal them. So it's the beginning of the season, so everybody is looking for VP. A few folks are needing to finish up some upgrades. They're looking for gold or food for some troop upgrades. But being in the Legend League, we have some high class, high powered players here. So I haven't really gone around yet. I haven't put the word out to see if anyone has noticed, if they've seen any 3,000 or 4,000 VP lands at this point. That's what we're looking for at the beginning of the season. We want to try to find the high VP as quickly as possible to actually, I don't think shields would work for him, because if I have to shield him, that means they're already up in his face, and I don't want the troops even close to him. That's a clear understanding of Sardu. He's a ranged troop. If I have to shield him, or if you're shielding your Sardu, your tactics, you might want to rethink your tactics with a ranged troop. You should have no one getting close to him. I have not recorded any battles where we see him moving. He is not a fast mover. He is one who takes his time. So we'll have him take care of those guys. I take care of one side of the screen at a time. And we'll worry about the left-hand side as they travel over. Since we have ranged troops and they're melee troops, they have to run all the way over here, which affords us a plenty amount of time to redirect our troop action to take care of them. So we're going to give him a little support here. Come on. There we go. And one more. Let's make sure we take care of business quick and easy. And everybody's set. There are no reinforcement troops coming in. There are no spells to be concerned with, so that's all done. Whoops. Actually, there are some troops there. I'll take him. Focus him right there. There we go. Nice shot. I don't know what his distance is. I'd like to see if he can shoot further than the Grenadiers. I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure. I would like to see if he can go a little bit further to be out of the range of the enemy range troops, if at all possible. But easy enough. We're just testing him out, seeing how he reacts to the enemy. He's not very strong health-wise, so I don't want to attempt going into a battle that's going to be too hard. If I'm going to go into a battle where I think I might have any troubles or be struggling, I will definitely bring one of my tank titans up in there to take the damage and to kite, or basically be that meat shield for my ranged units. So let's take a look at him real quick before we go back to a battle. Let's see what he has and what he can do. Now remember, he's level 11. So I've leveled him up again. I said I'd do a few fusions and play with him just a little bit. So let's look at his skills. Explosive Aura. It's already maxed out at level 10. And Tectonic Aura. As it was mentioned in the Bones Lawn show this morning, where I got to share some commentary, all the buffs from SARDU are for your Grenadiers. That's all you're going to see. That's all you're going to have. You can double check in the database.net if you like. So let's take a look. Get a little closer in on him. Not a lot of armor, 5%. 20% armor piercing because he's a ranged unit. 5% critical chance. Health is only 1814, so not very strong. Strength 144. It's all fire damage. If you look at his resist, he has no resist. None whatsoever. So I have my relics there. And his skills again, the explosive aura is at 30%. Wish it was 60, but 30 is decent. The tectonic aura is going to be high, but its grenadiers resist against earth. That's only good if the lives come into my grenadiers, which it does happen. So I like I said, every skill, they might not seem to be good, but there's a purpose for them. So I'm satisfied at this point, unless I get a different SARDU at some other point with some better skills. I'll consider fusing him into something. So let's take a couple more quick raids and see what we got here. Ooh, Panthers. Now this is going to be an issue. We're able to take care of those prior Panthers. We should be able to do that again, but let's see. I want to have a couple meat shields for those Panthers. And what I like to do with Panthers, I like to freeze them. Freeze them in spot and just nail them down. They're quick, they're deadly, they have that flanking ability. And typically when you're going up against a land with Panthers, you're going to lose a troop. It's really difficult not to lose a troop depending on the land setup. Now, this setup is one of the classic setups that I just love. It's really easy. You have your range units take out the range units on your backside. And then basically, if you have your tank, and I think I've shown it in a video with Cormac, he just walks right up to the middle of those two Panthers, and that's it. Game over. He just slices and dices, and it's minced meat. But with this, we're going to lose possibly one of these guys. We're going to have him stand ground. We're going to have one Panther taken care of, and let's see if we can actually cross over. Let's see what we get. Now, again, I could basically just freeze these Panthers, which I'm going to freeze this one because he's just too close. Now let's watch how, see how SARDU was doing his melee? He was punching and slashing with his bow. It's kind of cool, but you know, that's not what he's for. He doesn't have that strength. He can do it. He's capable of it. Possibly as a level 40, he might be able to cause some serious damage and be able to hold his own. But at level 11, it just really no hope for him. So it took a freeze to make it viable, doable, and 4 gems. I've already used 2. I've got to use 100 today. I'll go ahead and do that. So as I'm using a few gems, I'm taking care of my daily quest. I will use the rest of the gems to replenish my portal stones at some point. And we'll be looking good with that. So just taking a look real quick. Going back to my lands. Oh, who's this? He is getting hit by Woody Girly. Let's take a look at Woody Girly. Woodgy Girl. Let's take a look at what she got. Castle 1111. 2236. You know what? If she had all shields, I'd hit her just to show you that shields are not good as a defensive spell. But right now I don't feel like hitting a garrison. Sorry there. Next time, 2236 VP is just not worth 6 stones. So we're still in the hunt for VP. Do what you can. Follow some of the strategic ideas that I had. I did go to my battle log and I have 1 attack there, so that's nothing big. It's nothing bad. We did go to that land. He's not worthy of hitting. He's too strong, and I can't do anything about it. He hit me just to hit me, probably for a daily quest. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please, in the upper right hand corner, you see that pic of me, just click on it, subscribe, and you'll see some other pop-ups. Check out one of the playlists, see what we got going on. If you are a new player, if there's something particular you'd like to see, shoot me a comment. I'd like to know so I can do what you need to know and help you out in any way that you can make this game more enjoyable. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, have fun, take care, and always, as always, enjoy the game.